Okay, so she's going to be knocked down twice then in the span of two episodes. Go on, Bolin. What? Why? Oh no. Why? Why is he just being so hurt in this episode? Emotionally and physically. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to The Legend of Korra, episode 5. Now, in the last episode, we got introduced to, I guess, the more world-building stuff with Tarlok and the council that's governing the city. And we also got this whole stuff with Asami and Mako and that whole relationship. I want both of those things to be built on now. I think the last episode did a good job at setting up that stuff and how it could relate to the rest of the plot. Because like now you have this slimy politician who's working with Korra, trying to get her into more spotlight when she's not ready. And you have Amon just basically owning it. He's not threatened at all, and he just seems so in control of the situation. He's not scared at all. Then you have the Asami and Mako relationship where it was weird to begin with because it basically just solved their money problem completely with the whole fire fairs and the tournament and the pot thing. That got solved so quickly just from the money that came from the relationship. That I wasn't happy about, but I'm so happy with that last scene at the end where it showed they have a deeper connection through the loss of a parent. So I want that more explored. The last episode, their relationship was basically defined by money. Now it seems like it can be defined by more things. And I'm hoping that this will go into that. But yeah, then I guess the last episode also did a lot with Korra, just breaking her down a lot. Having her go from someone so boastful and almost confident and trying to live up to the legacy of Aang, and now she had to deal with her fear, and she's got to talk to Tenzin. It's broken down a barrier for her. And I'm really hoping this just continues it and we get to see a more humble version of her here, and that just to show that that's sort of stuck with her and that she can talk to Tenzin. Because like the Korra that we've seen, there's no way that Korra could beat Amon. He's so in control and so quietly confident. Korra's not that. She's aggressively confident, but it's not backed up. She has this fear. And now that it's been broken down, I'm hoping she can develop now to be someone who can take down Amon, or at least take down the idea that he is preventing, because just taking him down, it wouldn't even solve the issue, because he has actual supporters who choose to follow him, which is going to be a whole nightmare to deal with. Yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in. Oh, so back to training and they're all knocking each other out. I'd say that's pretty good then. So they're good teamwork. Yay. I want to see another competition because last time it worked well, but they were very much a mess. I want to see them working as a great team in that sort of competition. Oh dear. Oh dear. No. Yep, it's the weird love triangle thing.
Are we ready?
We're ready. Not quite. You'll need these.
Ah, and the uniforms. Is that the thing with the sponsor on it?
These new uniforms look great.
You look great, champ.
Oh dear, over the top.
Ooh, Korra. There they go. Here we are.
I feel bad for him. He does clearly like her, doesn't he? Because it's not just a whole, like, he thinks that she likes him because she was a fan. He does genuinely like her, but she is just not interested.
I gotta head back to the air temple to train with Tenzin.
Oh, he looks so sad. Oh, okay, no, I feel bad. Why can't he go to the air temple and just watch you train?
You want to look spick and span in your new uniform, don't you?
He'll get a uniform too? Awesome.
What do you think of Korra? Girlfriend sort of way.
But I think it makes more sense for me to go for Asami.
I was talking about a girlfriend for me.
Yeah, but you basically already have a girlfriend. Why are you thinking, oh, I think it's best to go for Asami?
You just said she was great 2 seconds ago.
Korra's a great athlete, an avatar and stuff, but I don't know if she's really girlfriend material.
What did you, okay, back and forth. So you're just saying that she'd be great as a girlfriend, and then as soon as it turns to Bolin, apparently not.
It just isn't smart to date a teammate, especially during the tournament.
That is a good point, though. That would be, yeah, because that thing's going to get weird.
So, how's it going with the tall, dreamy firebender boy?
Oh, the lemurs.
Besides, he's all into that prissy, beautiful, elegant, rich girl.
Okay, yeah, you are jealous and you do want to be with Mako. Okay, I feel bad for Bolin.
The heroine fell in love with the enemy general's son, who was supposed to marry the princess. You should do what she did.
What did she do?
She rode a dragon into battle and burned down the entire country.
That sounds like Azula. No, don't do that.
Rainbows and sunsets that makes true lovers sprout wings and fly to a magical castle in the sky where they get married and eat clouds with spoons and
Okay, wonderful. A lot, but okay, good. Go with that one. Oh, she probably has the best advice. Talk to her.
But trust me, I know what you're going through. Years ago, I was in the exact same situation.
How did you meet Tenzin? I want to know this stuff.
So I hung my chin out there and I confessed my love to Tenzin.
What did he do?
And the rest is history.
Oh, okay, that's nice. But you're gonna... Mako does not feel the same way. You're gonna do it and it's still gonna be rejection. Okay, so she's gonna be knocked down twice then in the span of two episodes. Future Industries Fire Ferrets. So they basically bought the team. Not sure about that.
Both teams quickly recover and unleash a barrage of bending. I am astonished with the
Okay.
level of improvement displayed here by the
Yeah, they have improved. Awesome.
holding nothing back. Nice sprawl there by Mako. Bowling strikes. Ula dodges.
Oh, wow. Okay, they're awesome. Okay, they've developed so much now.
Round 2.
Are they going to fall apart now? Are they going to... Can they just win? I want them to just win.
Back into zone 2. The Ferrets are on fire tonight.
Okay, yeah, they seem to be doing very well.
They'll need a knockout to win. And with the way the Fire Ferrets are playing, I don't see that happening.
Oh, wait, no, short of the face. Oh, they're going to come back. They're going to come back. Or not?
Bashes
Oh,
out
they're
of
actually
the
gonna...
zone.
Can they just win easily, please?
The Rebels are just fighting to stay on their feet at this point.
Oh, no, they're being destroyed.
Ferrets who win their opening match of the tournament.
Awesome. Okay, so it's opening match. So, of course, that'll be the easiest bit because the first bit. They need to get through significantly before things get harder.
You know, I feel like the two of us have been connecting really well out of the ring, too.
Oh, no.
Asami and I are...
Look, I really like you, and I think we were meant for each other.
Okay, that's a lot. I think you're meant for each other. That bit was a bit much.
Forget I ever said anything.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Oh, wow. Perfect timing. Way to make things so much more awkward.
We could go get some dinner together, sort of a date situation.
That's really sweet,
she-
but I don't think...
Oh, of course not. Okay.
You're the smartest, funniest, toughest, buffest, talentedest, incrediblest girl in the world.
Oh! Okay.
Do you really feel that way about me?
I felt that way since the moment I saw you.
Okay, this is really nice.
We're gonna have so much fun together.
You know what? I could use some fun.
Just go with it. I mean, is your crush's brother? I mean, it'd be weird,
We're all
but
right
just go
here,
with it.
Bowling.
You are looking back. There's going to be so much relationship drama, isn't there? He was looking back. Wow, come on. I feel like the only one genuinely happy here is like Asami and Bolin, and they're going to get hurt, aren't they? Yeah, he doesn't know that Korra has eyes for his brother. That's going to be awful.
Hey, who's that creepy guy over there that keeps leering at us?
Oh, that is creepy.
And the Wolf Bats, reigning champs, 3 years running.
Oh, big competition. Why did you come here? Why? Okay, why stay? They just... Okay, what? He has posters of himself up in the booth?
Tell me, how'd a couple of amateurs like you luck your way into the tournament? Especially you, Avatar.
What, luck with Avatar? Like, is he an idiot?
I could give you some private lessons.
Go
for it. I'll give you the first shot.
Korra, don't. He's just trying to bait.
I love this shot. It's so intense, and then you just have Bolin down there. There's a lot of detail on his face. Hey. Oh! Oh, that's awesome. The scream was perfect. So yeah, it's just a confident, slimy facade.
Oh! I've never seen someone Rastana like that. You are one of a kind, Korra.
Oh, I hate that this is not going to be reciprocated. It's so obvious. He's making her feel so good, but she does not care. Can she grow to like him, maybe? Okay, they are really good together. I don't know if I should be sad or happy, because it's obvious that she likes Mako, and then Mako had that stupid look back to her. Now he knows that she has feelings for him. I'm going to get caught up in this, aren't I? Why? Why can't... He looks so happy. This is just gonna be sadness, isn't it?
You got him all in a tizzy, and I know you're only using him to get back at me.
No, wait.
I am not. We're just having fun together.
Oh, no, he thought it was a date, and you think it's just fun?
You do have feelings for me.
Jealous? Don't be ridiculous.
Admit it. You like me.
Please, no.
Yeah, but when you're with her, you're thinking about me, aren't you?
What?
I'm just being honest.
You're crazy.
You're a liar.
No, dear, no, dear.
Hey, Mako.
Yeah, no, not the time. Oh, why would she say that? That he's constantly thinking about it? That it's in her head. Oh, no. Because yeah, he had might have started having feelings, but that's because of what Korra said. He has not been thinking about her with Asami. That's not great. I don't know. I mean, the relationship drama's done well. I just don't know if I like its impact on this whole stuff. Yeah, I like how they were getting along. I mean, it's like if you shoved... I'm going to make the comparison. It's like if you shoved like a bunch of relationship drama into the Aang group. That wouldn't have worked. I guess it's teenagers, so I guess it's more in their mind. I guess it feels natural. But, yeah, it's fine. If they lose, are they like kicked out, or like do they have a chance to lose, or must they win every single time?
Fly a flurry of attacks. He's a one-man bending battalion.
Go on, Bolin.
Not sure what's eaten them, but this is not the same team who took out the Rubberoos.
Okay, great. So there, yep. Oh dear. So relationship drama is all in this.
Which element do you choose?
I got this.
I know you usually handle these, but frankly, your head's not in the game.
Yes, just go with Bolin. He's happy. He's happy at the minute. He had a great time with Korra. He'll be fine. He is your best bet.
Looks like the Earthbenders will collide in the
Ooh.
tiebreaker.
Okay, love this. Oh, jumping. Boomerang it. Oh no, so it just flew away. That's a shame.
Reverse it.
Dude.
Bolin strikes from mid
Okay, nice.
edge of the circle. Another strike.
Okay, this is such an awesome fight scene. Okay, so they do have to win basically every single time then. They can't afford to lose at all. Oh no, these two are alone.
Save your breath. You've already made it clear how you feel about me.
Yes.
No.
He just said he doesn't like you in that way. You're fine as friends.
As much as you drive me crazy, I also think you're pretty amazing.
What are you doing?
You do like me?
Yes, but I like Asami too. I don't know, things are complicated.
If you ditch Asami, isn't that like all the money gone? What? Why? No! Oh no! Understandable, understandable. No.
Great.
You two are awful.
You're blaming me?
You kissed me!
You kissed me back!
Both of your fault. Stop squabbling and just go apologize. Even that, they probably won't even. Yeah, the apology probably won't even make up for it. That's awful.
Don't call me that. You're not my brother. You're a brother betrayer.
Yeah.
You're a mess, and we've got the biggest match of our lives tonight.
They just destroyed their best player. Great.
I told you dating a teammate was a bad idea.
You don't. Oh, is he trying to pass the blame onto Bolin? Don't even try that. Oh. And you can start with sorry, but it's not going to be enough. You're just ignoring it?
You can't find
I hope they
two
lose
teams
now.
more.
No, if they're just ignoring it, not even going to try and like apologize. They deserve to lose.
This should be a pulse-pounding semi-final, folks.
If they lose, is that like them completely out? I mean, at least then, I guess it wouldn't. You don't need Asami's money if you get knocked out of the tournament.
Early visit to zone 2. And Mako knocked all the way back into zone.
Yep, deserved.
3 players are totally out of sync tonight. Oh, that has got to...
I'm almost hoping maybe Bolin just goes nut. Don't. Oh no. Oh,
And
great.
Bolin loses his noodle.
Oh, yeah, he just ate so much. Oh, great. I almost hope, like, Bolin can go absolutely nuts and destroy it single-handedly just to show how angry he is with these two. He deserves so much more than just an apology.
And Mako plunges into the...
Deserved. Next Korra.
And the ferrets are bailed out by the bell.
Right. I mean, I've got to remember that they are teenagers, so of course they're going to do stupid things like this, but it's still so annoying. Are they teenagers? Or like, I know I've been told the ages, but it feels like they're young adults, so they're going to do annoying things. Aang and that lot were teenagers or just about to be teenagers. These ones significantly older, so of course they're going to do stupid things like this.
Forced error. And
No!
Bolin's in the pool.
You deserve to go next.
I'll unnecessarily rough you up!
And the Avatar is slapped with the yellow...
Yellow fan, awesome.
Well, I guess there's always next year.
Come on, we still have a chance, even if it is a slim one.
Start apologizing.
We don't even deserve to be in the final.
You do, not these two.
Let's just get this over with.
The sooner the better.
Okay, nothing was solved. I hope they lose, but somehow they're going to pull it together, aren't they?
The zone 2 followed quickly by his brother.
How are they going to do this? How are they going to pull it together?
And Bolin takes a zinger to the shoulder.
Ow, is he
Looks like
down?
it's
Is
a
he
clean
out? Why? Why is he just being so hurt in this episode? Emotionally and physically.
out of the match. And Bolin
His shoulder's out.
with one good arm. I gotta hand it to him. This kid's got grit. But how long can he keep...
Oh, no, no. Okay, I think Bolin might be becoming my favorite character right now. He's just a giant punching bag. Is that meant to be like, what is...
Are you okay? How's your shoulder?
It's messed up pretty bad, but I think I'll be
You
alright.
can't be fine now. That handshake, that can't be fine. You've still got things to sort through.
Are we gonna be alright?
Of course we are. We're brothers. We'll get through this mess.
No apology?
I'm sorry.
Finally!
Me too. girls.
You have nothing to apologize for.
What an unbelievable effort here by Korra. She's dodging every element the Wasp throws.
She's seriously gonna do this all by herself. I mean, I'm still blaming her, but at least I can get why she's done it. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but it's still pretty bad, but it's teenager.
It's the big kabam.
She did it. Okay. Yay, fine, she won. But still, I feel she needs to apologize to, I guess, both of them. The feeling wasn't reciprocated, she acted on it anyway. She just confused Mako, jeopardizing his relationship with Asami and technically their sponsor.
Thanks for not giving up on us. We never would have made it this far without you. I owe you. Big time.
So just no apologize. Not so. Is she gonna apologize?
I know things are confusing right now, but I hope we can still be friends.
Definitely.
Okay, he's gonna trap. I want them to be so friends. I guess they're on better terms, but I want an apology. Is that too much to ask for?
I hope we see you in the finals. Then we'll see who the losers really are.
I'm peeing my pants over here.
Can't you just like whack him into the water quickly? Would that disqualify you? I mean, just make it seem like he slipped.
Everyone's done with a little thank you party. Need some medical attention over here.
Just help this poor man, please.
Ow! Ah! Haven't you hurt me enough, woman?
Yeah!
Relax, I'm a healer. I learned from Katara, the best there is.
Okay, amazing. So she can do that. Katara really has become like the best waterbender ever. Best at healing and in combat. Awesome.
We had fun together, didn't we?
I had a great time, honestly. You are one of a kind.
Okay. It was a misunderstanding. They both had a great time, but Bolin thought it was a date. Korra obviously didn't think it was a date.
How's it over already?
Really?
The defending champs secure their spot in the finals. I hope the ferrets know.
They're being carried away in stretchers. That helmet was broken. They smashed the helmet. That ain't great. And okay, over. Well, at least that shows like a good bar to set in terms of their development. And I guess just getting them on board with being a better team and their competency in the ring. They need to somehow be able to match that, or at least do better and not, I guess, injure the other team. Okay, that episode was really fun, but I think I definitely prefer the more, I guess, plot-centric episodes in relation to relationship triangle episodes. I feel like they're fine, they're just not for me. Like the whole Amon side of things, absolutely love that. They could just shove whatever and I will happily see so many more Amon scenes. The relationship thing, I think it's done well, I think it's fine. Just personally, I'm not the biggest fan of relationship triangle type thing. Yeah, at least this episode gets it kind of over and done with again, because it was obviously building for a while. Having Korra and Mako having like the glances off into the distance at the Air Temple Island, back at the arena. So that was being built. Then you had Asami brought in, Bolin. So now at least it's all out in the open and they know what each other were thinking and it's been done. And they're all friends after it. So that is the good thing. That's the takeaway. So yeah, I think that's better in my mind now. It's just done with. Also, you have the whole Asami thing, having Mako and Korra technically cheat on her. But I don't know if that will be said. Is it that big of a thing? I mean, kind of. Korra basically kissed him, but he did kiss her back. I'd say it'd be less cheaty if he does tell Asami about it. If he hides it, then that's more cheaty because it shows that he has some reservations or feelings about it, so that wouldn't be great. Then also he has to risk losing the sponsorship and the money, so that wouldn't be a good thing either. That's obviously what's going to come from this episode. Something's going to happen with that. Yeah, I do like that this episode did go to show how they're working as a team, that they have improved a lot, and when they get on well, they are just incredible in the ring. When they don't, it falls apart. So hopefully this means from now on, they are just good in the ring, because they need to be basically be able to take on this new group who could take people out so quickly and injure them a lot. So they need to get good at attacking and doing it quickly and also good at defending themselves and not have their equipment break. I think my favourite part about this episode is just how much it does with Bolin. He is basically the giant punching bag, but he's such an innocent person and I kind of love him for that. He is just full of happiness, yet he got hurt so much throughout this, both emotionally and physically. Yet he still puts on a smile, still laughs about it. So I really love that kind of character. Hopefully nothing else bad happens for him because I just want him to be happy after this. I think I love the scene of him seeing that Mako and Korra kissed. That scene was done so well, like the slow-mo, the flowers drifting away in the wind, and just the sheer hurt on his face. That was done to perfection. I think my only sort of gripe with this episode is the lack of apologies. I wish there was a more heartfelt sort of apologetic thing that happened at the end of here, because it was kind of done, but not that much. They all kind of just moved into a better spot. I think Mako did apologize to Bolin. Technically, he wasn't in as much fault as Korra. It's a confusing situation. I would have preferred apology because I just like that. It feels cathartic to me. But yeah, maybe apology wasn't needed just because of how confusing the situation is. Korra didn't think that she and Bolin were on a date So technically, she wouldn't have anything to apologize for because she didn't realize she was leading him on. It was in Bolin's head. Then Korra wanted to be with Mako, and she even thought that he liked him, but that was in her head. And then Mako had these glances to Korra, so that her confession obviously stirred feelings for him. And of course, they're all young people, so they're all going to make stupid, annoying decisions. See, I guess apologies might not be needed. It's nice, but they can move on without it. They can all understand that everyone is just being stupid. But I think Bolin needs to be made up for Bolin. He needs happiness now. I want him to just find happiness. At least he has Pabu, the little red panda ferret thing. So at least he has that. And that thing should never leave him. If anything happens to that, that'll just be the worst. So now they have made it pretty far through the competition, I think. But I do like what this sets up. We basically have 2 goals for this series then. They need to win the tournament and defeat Amon. Those are the 2 things. They're very different things, honestly. You have the whole political aspect of dealing with the non-benders and the benders, and you have a whole bending tournament. So I feel like the non-benders side of stuff is very much excluded from the tournament aspect. It's definitely going to clash, because they even mentioned it here, where Korra's been spending a lot of time with the task force, taking away from her practice with the tournament. So it will be interesting to see whether or not she has to sacrifice one for the other. Obviously, Amon should come first, then her friends are very important as well. So it'll be interesting to see if her focus on the task force will impede her ability to take part in the tournament. That could end up costing that for her friends. They're very interested to see how they manage to balance the bending tournament with the overall plot, because that just seems like a very interesting and fun challenge, considering how separate they both feel. Okay, first off, I definitely enjoyed this episode. I think just personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the relationship side of thing. I think it was done well in the episode. It's just personally, I'm not particularly fond of them. I much more prefer seeing character development stuff, plot development stuff, character relations and all of this are good. When it gets to love triangles, I just find them just I think just writing wise, this show did it quite well and at least got it all out in the open so that at least each character knows where each of the others stand at this point, which is good because it was building for a while. Yeah, looking at Korra, I do like what this episode did for her. It put her back into a vulnerable position. She talked to I don't know her name. I need to look up her name, but Tenzin's wife. So she talked to her, got the advice, and went through with it. She put herself out there, put her feelings and vulnerability out there to Mako, but got turned down. So I do like that she is getting into that more vulnerable spot. I feel like old Korra, before Iman, would have basically not done that. She would have been boastful or tried to impress him in some way until he came to her. The fact that she came to him feels like development, so happy with that. Then I think looking at her actions in the episode, it comes from a lot of misunderstanding, so I can't really put blame on her. I'm more just annoyed at the misunderstanding of stuff. Because yeah, she thought she was just having fun with Bolin, she didn't mean to lead him on, so that is fine, I guess. But I'm just hoping that the team ends up being stronger after this, that Korra can get on with them all, that there isn't that sort of weird feelings and dynamics in there, and they can just be friends. I want happiness for Bolin, and Korra is a part of that. I need them to be friends now. Yeah, then looking at Bolin, probably becoming one of my favourite characters. I think it's between him and Tenzin at the minute. Love them both, especially after this one. I think he is just so innocent and nice and happy. All he did through this episode was praise Korra. And that is such a nice thing. Korra didn't really say much to him, but she appreciated what he was saying. He's such a nice human being, and then just to be treated so awfully is... He wasn't treated awfully, it was a misunderstanding. I've got to keep reminding myself of that. But it just hurts to watch because it was done so well in just seeing his pain that he felt from it all. Absolutely loved the scene where he saw Mako and Korra kissing, and it just captured his pain perfectly. Like he was putting himself out there just like Korra was, he basically treated her like a queen. And, of course, was shot down. I hope he finds happiness at the end of this in some form, because it seems like he is so ready for that sort of thing. Like, just how he was praising Korra. It was so nice how many compliments he paid to her, how much he notices her, and just how well he treated her. It's such a nice thing for him to do. And I just need him to find happiness and to find someone who will reciprocate that for him. Because it's clear that he's got a lot of love to give, and he needs to find the person who he can give that to. Mako, I do feel iffy about here. There's this one line that he had when he was dragging Bolin out of the food thing after he ate a bunch of noodles after being sad. It was almost like he was passing on the blame. He said, "That's why I told you, don't mess around with teammates." That's not the issue there. It's because he put himself out there, tried to be with Korra when you had a girlfriend, And then you had a kiss with her. I was about to say you kissed her, but of course it's weird and annoying and misunderstanding. So it just felt like Mako was trying to downplay his involvement with hurting Bolin. He hurt Bolin there. And it took a while for him to apologize. Happy that he did it, but it still took him a long time. And it's a shame because they are brothers. So you think they would have each other's back more than them like holding a grudge over a girl. At least it shows that they do have some development and improvement to do. I hope they do get stronger together as brothers, because we basically know that they're brothers. We know that they've lost their parents and all of this. They have this connection that we've been told about, but what we are seeing doesn't seem that strong. It feels like without their parents, they've had, they should be strong, but the fact that Korra has managed to come between them feels like they should be stronger than that. And I'm hoping we do get to see their brotherly relationship improve to the point where it's something that can't be broken that easily. Then we have Asami. I'm warming to her character, especially after the last episode where they bonded over grief. Happy with her now that it's not just money stuff, and the fact that she's coming basically to every game to support her boyfriend. It's nice, and it really shows that she does care, not about the money. She's not, I would almost think maybe she's just there to see the sponsorship on the logo sort of thing on the team uniform, but I don't think it's that. She does genuinely care about Mako, and I feel like we're gonna see the same thing happen with her with what happened with Bolin. She's gonna find out about the kiss, and she's gonna be very, very upset about it, which I'm not gonna look forward to. So it's clear that I guess the relationship drama hasn't ended, but it's something that's next to build. I'm happy that the main thing with the main three is over, but now it's going to build up to this next one that's going to explode. Now, it's becoming more of a shame as well, because in this episode, she's not really given any bad things about her. She's just very nice in her entirety. I guess it's saying more about Mako then, because he basically, when Bolin asked him about Korra, he acted as if it wasn't a done thing, like he was still deciding between Asami and Korra. Yet it's very evident he's with Asami. I feel bad for her as well now, because it seems like the person she's with is very much flaky or in and out of the relationship or not really committed to it yet. That seems kind of bad when she feels like she's fully into this relationship. I don't know, I just think I'm not going to be happy when she learns the truth about the whole kiss thing. If it's done well and she's okay with it, that could be better, but I feel like she won't be. If Mako confesses it. If he confesses it, it's better. If he hides it, that obviously means it meant something. So I'm just going to have to wait and see how long it takes for that reveals itself. Then, of course, we had the hint of this new team that's the reigning champion, the Wolf Bats. I like their introduction and what they set up. That is a clear goal for our team now to reach, to be able to take them down. And they did it in such a good way where you didn't even see them fight. You just saw how quickly it ended. That is such a good tone to set. And then just seeing the opposite team be carried away in stretchers and their mask shattered. That says so much about this group, that either they're powerful or they just are very, very strong and they just try and injure people and get them so they cannot fight back. I'm looking forward to see how Korra, Bolin and Mako develop now to be able to match them, because that seems so difficult. Their matches span a whole episode or something like that. So it takes a whole lot of time for them to win, and did not take that at all for this opposite team. So it's such a good bar to set in just terms of how much skill they need to now train for to be able to match these guys, because they are the reigning champs. I imagine they'll get to the finals, and that means Korra's team will have to get to the finals as well. So I think will be a very fun match to see, and just see if they are able to develop fast enough to be able to go to that level. Then just looking at the relationships in its entirety, I'm happy that it's now sort of done. You've had the whole explosion of what's been building up. Korra, Mako, their little glances to the Airbender Island and back again. Maybe that isn't done then, because of course, if he's staring back then, I think that was episode 1, he probably does have feelings and might have been lying about it. It's kind of clear that he does have feelings now, because that's how he talked about Asami and Korra to Bolin. So now this probably sets up that he'll be indecisive about his relationship with Asami, which is, I think there's already there. He's indecisive about that. But then I do like that Korra's basically gotten over her feelings, if anything. It shows that she's in a better place and that they are all friends. If this keeps happening, they're not going to do well as a team. How are they meant to develop as a team to the point of this new wolf pack lot if they keep getting messed up in the relationship drama? Aside from that, I think they did do a good job looking at a relationship triangle in this. It showed the hurt, it did do a good job of just showing how there were people to blame, but it was also the fact that they are young and they are stupid just because they are young, and that the whole situation was tricky in general. You could say Korra was leading Bolin on, but you could also say that she was just oblivious to what was happening. Like, what would she have done if she wasn't with Mako then, and at the night they kissed, and Bolin showed up with the flowers? Would she have gone out with him, or would she have turned it down? I feel like it's that little scene as well, because she was almost happy that Mako was jealous. So it's interesting, I guess. There's a lot going on in this whole relationship stuff. I don't know how much I want to wrap my head around it because it just hurts to think about, because I like these guys as friends. It's going to be very annoying as it goes with all this relationship thing. I just want Bolin to be happy. That's what this episode's done for me, showing how much hurt he experienced here. He needs to be happy. But overall, they did a great job showing off the relationships, having it all explode and done in a good way that also developed their friendship and got a clearer idea of how the brothers are as brothers. That they did allow a girl to come between them, and hopefully that means they can develop into a space where that won't happen again. But obviously this probably won't be the end of the relationship drama because it's now all focusing on Mako. I feel like Korra and Bolin, they're kind of set. Their relationship and issues and their likes with other people, that's kind of done. Now you have Mako, who's in a good relationship, but he's going to be thinking of Korra, who might not necessarily be thinking of him anymore. He's told her that they are just friends. I feel like she's accepted that. So now he's going to mess with things. He's got to tell Asami, or if he doesn't tell Asami, that's still continuing the whole relationship drama. So it was all resting on Mako now. So I'll be watching him and just seeing what he does. I feel like the best course of action would be to tell Asami, confess. He technically isn't kind of to blame because Korra initiated it, but he continued it. So he is partly to blame, but not like the first person to do it. So I feel like he could be forgiven by Asami, but it all depends on if he confesses quickly. Yeah, that's obviously where this relationship whole thing has to go. And I am looking forward to seeing how it does stuff, because it did do a good job here at developing the other relationships in the group, developing their friendship, developing the brothers. So I'll be looking forward to just seeing when this next bit happens and seeing what that develops then. As for what's next in terms of overall plot, I would assume the next bit would be going back to the task force. I feel like that's what this show has kind of done. They did episode 1, main plot stuff, Iman. Episode 2, bending. Episode 3 and 4, I think are more focused on Iman. You had the whole bending, taking away permanently thing, and then the task force introduction. Now you have this, so it could be another pro-bending episode next. And I feel like that could develop the whole Asami thing, or it goes back to the task force to continue the idea of Korra maybe having to sacrifice one for the other. I do like that side of the plot because it's a very tricky decision and it's her determining what kind of legacy she wants. Is she going to go after the big bad, or is she going to help strengthen her relationship with her friends? Because I do like that difference between this and The Last Airbender. In that one, all the team were basically the Avatar. They all wanted to take down the Fire Nation. In this one, Mako and Bolin really aren't that impacted on the bending issue. Their focus is the tournament. They were in the whole sting operation and trying to get Bolin back from being kidnapped, but that was basically because he was kidnapped. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been involved. So I do like the separation here, and I feel like it will be a good challenge for Korra. What will she choose? Will she choose to help her friends, or will she choose to go after Iman? Overall, I think this episode was good. I did enjoy it. Of course, personally, I think I prefer other things than love triangle situations, but I think it did a good job at using it nonetheless to develop the characters. I feel like Korra still has work to do. She still comes off as very confident and boastful, but she does have moments of vulnerability, which I think is sparked from Aman's whole thing that he did in the last episode, which is insane. I do like that we are getting to see that come out more, and I think it will come out more when Tenzin's involved as well, because of course he was in this episode. So when he is, I'm assuming Korra will let her guard down, be a bit more human and not more Avatar. But yeah, with that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode for episode 6. See ya!